How's it looking for the fans who are going to head out to the big game tonight, Kim?
So much football fun to be had, Sherman, but you got to do it responsibly. So thinking about the heat and thinking about the wind for tonight, too. Ladies, you might want to bring a cap, shield you from the sun, and, keep your hair nice and tamed. By 7 o'clock, by the time you're headed towards the game, it is going to be breezy. So wind sustained at 15 to 20 miles an hour, continues to stay breezy until the 9 o'clock hour. Notice the temperature there starting to break into the 80s, though it feels just about 10 degrees warmer than that when you're factoring in the humidity. By 11 o'clock, wind starts to die down and we'll be in the mid 80s. Where are we at right now? Are you thinking of heading outside to enjoy a nice little lunch break outdoors? You're going to want to reconsider that indoor cubicle with air conditioning doesn't sound so bad right now. 95 degrees, up by 2 from this exact same time yesterday. The breeze right now not too strong out of the south-southwest at 10 miles an hour. Here's how we're going to heat up through the afternoon. Century mark by 3 o'clock. The high for today, 102 degrees. We'll start to shed some of that cloud cover at 7 o'clock. By the time this evening rolls around, still in the upper 80s, still feeling like the triple digits. Here's feels like forecast for you. 108 degrees, that is the trigger for that heat advisory criteria, which we are under this afternoon. By the time we hit our high of around 102, we'll feel like we're at around 109 to 110 for most spots. Still feeling like 102 at 8 o'clock when the football fun gets started. Football, that is. Soccer. Heat advisory and excessive heat warnings all across the state with the exception of the Panhandle and the surrounding states for us too. Louisiana, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Mississippi, everybody feeling the heat from this dome of high pressure that's been sitting over us and intensifying. So the area in magenta there for our far northern and western counties, it feels like 113 degrees this afternoon for you or above that. The areas in orange, that heat advisory feels like between 108 to 112. That's until 8 o'clock tonight. Speaking about the heat and the breeze that we have tonight, the areas that we are watching vigorously will be our northern counties. That includes Walker, part of Polk County, Grimes, Washington, as well as the Brazos Valley for heightened fire danger. That means if a fire does ignite, it's expected to spread quickly, and we just got to keep our firefighters in mind too, because I advise you to not be outdoors at all during this heat. Imagine them having to work through combating this wildfire and trying to get it under control. They'll be having to rotate crews very, very frequently to get that under control. This ridge of high pressure, here's what it's going to do over the next couple of days. It's going to consolidate a little bit and push towards the west. How that impacts us, well, we're finally going to be free from its grip there on the eastern side of the ridge. It's going to allow for a little bit of zonal flow to get into the area, and potentially that could be the steering mechanism that brings us a little spotty shower chance for our Thursday, filtering into our Friday as well. But when I say little, I mean it. I'm only putting that at a 20%. That's for Thursday, Friday, as well as Saturday. Back to dry conditions by the weekend and the start of the work week. Notice temperatures are going to hover very, very consistently in the upper 90s and low triple digits. Hot days continue for us, Sherman.
Oh, look at all those 102 degrees. All right. Thank you, Kim. Be sure to stay weather smart this hurricane season. Download the KHOU Hurricane Preparedness Guide. Just point your phone camera to the code on your screen to download it, or head to khou.com/hurricane.